Hello students. Today in the employment chapter, our next topic is informalization of employment. So when we begin with the chapter informalization, first of all we need to know about the structure of employment in our country. So the structure of employment in India is divided into two sectors. First is the formal or organized sector and the other is informal or unorganized sector. So today students we are going to study about these two sectors in today's video. So one is formal and the other is informal. See, you have also studied about these two sectors in earlier classes in the lower classes, say 8th, 9th or 10th. But it's very quite common that you might not be remembering. So today let us begin all these formal sector and informal sector in detail. In class 12th you have to study all these things in detail. So first let us talk about formal sector. See students, as you all know, formal sector means what? All the public sector establishments as well as private sector. It's not that only public sector. Public plus private sector who employ 10 or more than 10 hired workers are called formal sector एस्टैब्लिशमेंट्स. रिमेंबर दिस, मतलब जहाँ पर आप लोगों को वो सारे बेनिफिट्स मिलते हैं जैसे बोनस हो गया, पेड लीव हो गया, या फिर बीइंग एन एम्प्लॉय, वट एवर सॉर्ट ऑफ एनवायरमेंट और ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ लेबर लॉज विच आर एप्लीकेबल टू यू, मीन्स देयर यू डोंट गेट एनी जस्टिस. In that case you it is called as that we are working in a formal sector. So again I am saying it is not only public sector, means ऐसा नहीं कि government jobs ही formal sector में आते हैं. Private companies, private establishments also come under formal sector. So it refers to the organized sector of the economy. It includes all public and private establishments which hire 10 or more than workers, and workers of these sectors. Now see, the people who are working over here, they are entitled for all the social security benefits. Now social security benefits means whatever facilities we get, means we are saying that we are working in a registered organization. रजिस्टर्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में हमें सारे सोशल सिक्योरिटी बेनिफिट्स मिलते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल पीएफ, gratuity, bonus, leave and all those. So this is all about the formal sector students. Now let us see what is there in the informal sector. See, in informal sector, here very easily we get the jobs. Say in bank, suppose we don't get a job in bank, okay, we are working hard to get a government job, but people those who are working hard to get a job in bank or any government organization, similarly they are trying for that job, but in between if they find a job in informal sector for a part-time job, say, they definitely don't go back. Why? Because in informal sector jobs are very easily available, means you don't have to struggle very hard to get a job. And what are this? See, in informal sector, but you don't get any leave, you don't get any paid leave, no pf or any such legal laws are not applicable to your job as you are working in the informal sector. Take an example. Suppose if there is a medical shop, okay, and in a medical shop one assistant is required. So one small boy or one person approaches there for getting a job. So whatever salary he is getting in the medical shop, मतलब किसी भी medical shop में अगर कोई इंसान जाता है कि उसको कोई part time job करना है, so when he will be going to approach for a job, he will be only asked few questions ki whether he knows the work or not. Suppose he says yes, so at whatever cost or at whatever wage rate they are employing him, definitely he will be agreeing. Why he will be agreeing? Because instead of setting unemployment, these days people are thinking that whether in whichever sector they get the job, it is good for them, because no qualification as compared to the formal sector is required in this informal sector. As again I told you, it is a private sector. Informal sector में कोई government sector नहीं होता. It is purely a private sector where less than 10 workers work together. It can be termed as informal sector. Here you are not going to get any social security benefit like no pf, no bonus, no paid leaves, and you will not be protected by any labor laws. मतलब कोई भी labor laws आपके ऊपर applicable नहीं होगा. So these days, see students, in our country most of the people are moving towards the formal sector. Definitely all the people want a job in a formal sector because everyone wants a job security. But it's very difficult. Why it's very difficult? Because of the rising population of our country, it is really very hard to get a job in the formal sector, but still people are struggling for it. So unless and until they don't get a job, they prefer to go for a job in the informal sector, because in the formal sector, as our population is growing very fast, okay, it is not, this formal sector is not able to absorb our population. इतनी ज़्यादा population है कि इतने लोग accommodate ही नहीं हो पा रहे हैं formal sector के jobs में. क्यों? Because jobs are very less. Jobs तो उतनी ही है, number of seats are very less, but as compared to it, the number of applicants or the number of people who are applying for that is too much. So most of the people are not getting jobs. So that is the reason many of the people in our country are moving towards these days towards this informal sectors, because it is providing employment to more than 20% of the workforce, which these are the things which we call it as informalization of workforce. Now come back to our topic, informalization of workforce. मतलब in exam suppose you get a question, explain informalization of workforce, तो आपको क्या लिखना है? First of all, you have to mention about the formal and informal sector. Then you have to also mention कि how people are moving from formal towards informal sector, because in informal sector very less formalities are required for applying the job. No documents are required. More people in the formal sector are engaged, so remaining people are not able to accommodate in the formal sector, as well as there are very less jobs in the formal sector. ये सारे points आपको mention करने हैं. पीपल आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर द फॉर्मल सेक्टर. ऐसा नहीं है कि सब जानबूझ के इनफॉर्मल में जा रहे हैं. द पीपल हु आर ग्रेजुएट्स, दोज हु आर वेल क्वालिफाइड, even they are preparing for the formal sector, but unless and until they don't get, they for the time being they move towards informal sector. So more than, you can say that more than 90% of our informal sector, the population is engaged, more than 90% of the population is engaged in our informal sector. And students, it is not that that informal sector job is very bad or it is very poor, because it is 90% of the population is moving towards informal sector, but slowly it is decreasing also. Why? But because rapid increase in the population is increasing rapidly, so it is increasing, and moreover lack of jobs in the formal sector is very less. So but in formal sector your talent is not counted. Important point over here to be noted. Whereas in informal sector, your job, your work will be appreciated. So informal sector is rapidly increasing day by day. So there is no loss in informalization of formal sector. मतलब इन्फॉर्मलाइजेशन में इतनी ज़्यादा जॉब्स नहीं है कि वो पूरी मतलब फॉर्मल सेक्टर में इतनी ज़्यादा जॉब्स ही नहीं है कि वो पूरी पॉपुलेशन को एब्जॉर्ब कर सके. दो दे कांट एब्जॉर्ब ऑल दिस थिंग्स. That is the biggest reason people are moving towards informal sector. So a question can be asked about informalization of workforce. In that case, you are supposed to mention about first the formal sector, okay, and then the informal sector, and then the reasons of people moving towards the informal sector. Okay, that's all in today's video. In tomorrow's video, we are going to study about the causes of unemployment and what are the measures towards it. Okay, thank you for watching.